God.
Those savages are threatening our whole operation.
See, I'm something of a
big fucking heart hero. Little fight meal. I like that.
You in my house, motherfucker!
You've called out the thunder. Now, get ready for the boom!
What's up, savages?
What's up?
As always, I am your boy E Middle.
And you know I'm your boy Bart.
Man, Savage MMA Show back for the Friday edition. Thanks for tuning in again. PFL 4 last night, man.
Yeah, what'd you think about it?
I thought we saw a couple dominating performances. Some guys are
starting
to
lopsided stuff, yeah.
Yeah, some guys are starting to separate from the pack.
That's exactly like word for word what I was about to say. You beat me to it.
And I had some strange things happen as well.
Mm-hmm. For sure.
So we'll just jump in. We'll just talk about the card. We won't talk about the prelims because I don't have time to deal with Facebook Watch, whatever the fuck that is.
Yeah, I don't watch prelims for PFL. It doesn't happen.
I don't know, man. The only Facebook I have is our Savage MMA Show Facebook, so I'm not fucking with that.
No thanks.
So Jared Rosholt, though, on the prelims got tapped out by a guillotine from a fucking boxing dude.
Yeah, I saw that.
So Jared Rosholt, you're still garbage, and you're out.
16-5. Yeah, he's done.
Yeah, he is for sure. So it was Felipe Lentz KOing Alex Nicholson.
Alex Nicholson, yeah.
Man, what a turnaround.
Yeah. Did Lentz end up getting into the playoffs?
Oh, yeah, dude, Lentz is the number 1 seed.
Oh, yeah. He's 2-0.
I think he's the number 1 seed.
Yeah, he probably is.
Oh, no. Francimar Barroso is the number 1 seed.
Gotcha.
But yeah, Lentz KO'd Nicholson. What did you think? Nicholson didn't think he was out. I thought he was. I thought it was a good stoppage.
Yeah, I don't think he was defending himself, and he seemed like he wasn't. You know, he was in some outer space situation. Like he was done.
Not at all, man. I feel we spend too much time lately talking about the fucking referees.
Yeah, way too much time.
And this was Mergliotta, which we're going to talk about him again in the next fight. He's usually pretty solid.
Yeah, Mergliotta is usually one of your best officials, typically.
But man, Nicholson hit that flying knee again.
Yeah, he did.
He did, but he was reckless. Like, what was going on in the first round there where he was taunting Felipe Lentz for not throwing anything? But
I'm not really sure.
Because he was losing the fight at the time. I'm like, dude, you're taunting the dude that's beating you. Why don't you get more active?
That's like Paul Daly all over again.
Yeah, I like Nicholson though.
When you're getting your ass beat.
I like watching him. His style's exciting.
He's fun to watch.
He just wants dudes to bang with him. I think any of these jiu-jitsu guys will probably fuck his world up if they get him down. Yeah,
I mean, you have to be a smarter fighter than just going and standing and banging with people if you want to win $1 million, though. That's the thing.
The only thing I want to be banging with Alex Nicholson is his girl.
I didn't see her.
Yeah, you didn't see her, dude? They were like, you didn't watch any of the or the filler stuff, did you?
No.
His girl's a fighter, dude. She's 3-0. She was in his corner. Like, they interviewed her and stuff.
Oh, that's awesome.
She's hot. Yeah, I watched the fucking filler stuff this time. I'm trying to learn some more about these dudes.
Yeah, I didn't have time for that shit, so.
So both these dudes are in, though.
Okay. So they might see each other again then.
Yeah, we'll at least see them both again. I don't know. Here's something I've been wondering, man. What the fuck is the deal with the matchmaking? Who's making these matches? You only fight twice.
I have no idea.
Like that Andre Harrison.
You think they did it at random? Like, I don't know.
Maybe, because why would Andre Harrison and the fucking Nazareno Malgari be fighting in the first round like that?
I have no clue.
Because both of those dudes look like serious contenders.
Yeah. They might have just randomly did the... I thought they had, like, seeds.
I don't think so, man. I don't really know.
I don't know. We'd have to look more into it.
I think they need to. That's one thing they can improve next season. Maybe do like a Champions League draw. You know, where they draw the names out, and it's this dude versus this dude in the first fight.
I like that. I like that idea.
I like that a lot. It probably wouldn't get a lot of views, but you could stream it online, no problems.
Oh yeah.
That'd be just so we know what the fuck's going on.
Yeah, instead of leaving us in the dark. Like, I'm not really understanding how they went about making their decisions.
I'm definitely enjoying Pro Fight League, though.
Oh yeah, I am too.
So much so I was about to buy some new UFC fighter shirts, but I think I'll buy a PFL shirt just to give them some money, so maybe they can keep going on.
Yeah, that's definitely a good idea.
That's not a bad idea, but let's move on to the next fight. Steven Siler versus Alexander Almeida.
Do you think is this guy related to Thomas Almeida?
I'm pretty sure he is. This dude actually follows me on Instagram.
They kind of look alike.
Yeah, they do. I'm not sure if he has a brother or not. He doesn't have any. He doesn't even have a Wikipedia page. I looked at it already before.
Yeah, Siler got that submission in the first round too, big time.
Yeah, dude, Siler's a good fighter. I mean, we've seen him before in
2-0 in the 2-0 in PFL.
He got straight ran out of UFC.
Yeah, well, he's dominating PFL. He has 12 points, so he has the max, right? You can't.
Oh yeah, he's the max.
Points.
He's no 12. That's 2 first-round stoppages. He has the most points.
Yeah.
He's the number 1 seed.
31-17. Yeah, he's having a resurgence.
Yeah, I remember him from UFC. He wasn't that good. He's obviously gotten better. I don't.
Maybe a potential late bloomer. That happens sometimes.
I think he's still fairly young. Yeah, he's 31, but he's already fought. Yeah. He's got 47 fights at age 31. So
a lot.
Yeah, this fight. He even said it after the fight. I don't know what the fuck Mergliotta saw.
Right.
I'm guessing when Almeida went off balance and fell over to the side, he thought he went limp, and he didn't see him cross over the foot.
Yeah, that did not happen.
I'm not really sure, but it was good sportsmanship either way.
So did Almeida end up beating Balance in the playoffs, or is he in?
No, he's in because he had 6 points in the first round also.
Okay.
So he's still going to make it through. So that's not
a death blow.
Yeah.
And we had Francimar Barroso versus Jack May.
Yeah, we did, man.
Another first-round submission.
Jack May has no ground game whatsoever.
No, and the dude that he was facing is 21-7.
And to tell you the truth, I just don't like the guy.
Yeah, it was
He looks like some dude you would meet at the bar, like hanging
really
out.
Quick, wasn't it?
Yeah, Jack May just seems like some dude that would annoy the fuck out of me at the bar.
There was only 9 strikes thrown by Barroso and 3 thrown by May in the whole entire fight.
Well, yeah, dude, he knew May was going to throw those kicks, so he just caught one and planted him.
And then that easy submission attempt. Yeah.
Dude, you could see that choke coming from a mile away.
Yeah,
as
sure.
As soon as he got into that half guard, you knew that, like, you could see it being set up. It was crystal clear. Like, if Jack May knew anything at all about jiu-jitsu, that submission wouldn't have went down.
Mm-hmm. And then the last 2 fights were straight domination.
Yeah, we have Andre Harrison, who's still undefeated.
19-0. How impressive is that?
It's impressive, man. He was the champion before they reset into this new format. So
right.
The dude he was fighting, I thought was pretty solid, actually.
I know he was very solid.
Just Harrison.
You know where the discrepancy lies?
Speed.
Did you look at the speed, and did you see how many leg strikes Andre Harrison landed?
No.
25 out of 30.
Jesus. Yeah, dude.
So 5 to the other guy.
He's just so fast, man. Like, yeah. What are you supposed to do?
Yeah, I mean, there's just not a lot to offer for that, for Nazareno, my guy. Like, he just didn't have much for him.
I think he's in the next round, too.
Yeah, maybe. He only has 3 points. So he was
I have the standings, and yeah, okay. He is still in. Wow. He's going to get in. There's a guy with 0 points getting in also.
Wow. How the fuck does that happen?
From dudes missing weight.
Oh, yeah. Well, I like that, though. Don't reward missed weight.
I agree, man.
In the even more domination department, Lance Palmer put on an absolute clinic.
Yeah, man, he's coming in as the number 2 seed. All right, so we have the top 8 seeds. Let's look at some of the matchups that are going down in the next round.
Did you see the stats on this one? This is absolutely ridiculous.
I mean, this fight was awful.
Yeah, 87 strikes landed to 1. 1, bro.
The Turgeon dude, he didn't even land a strike, I don't think. He missed.
He landed 1.
I think he only threw 1. How many did he throw?
He threw 14.
Oh, okay. I know at one point they said Turgeon has only thrown 1 punch and he missed.
No, he did not land a punch. He threw 1 leg strike. He threw 1 kick, landed 1 kick. That's it. And then listen to this. Ground strikes landed, 77 for Palmer. Yeah, it was a murder. I was sitting there watching that like, when is this fight going to end?
All right, so let's look and see if we have anything interesting coming on in the next round. Or in the playoffs. First round of the playoffs, we'll start with the featherweights. We're going to have Steven Seiler versus Marcos Galvo.
Okay.
Galvo's a guy that at one point in 2007 was ranked the number 2 bantamweight in the world. But that was a long time ago. He's 0-2 in PFL. So I like Steven Seiler's chances.
For sure.
Then we get Lance Palmer versus Nazareno Malgari. Mm-hmm. Okay. That'll be interesting. We have Andre Harrison and Max Koga.
Okay, so it actually is, I'm looking at it right now, it is seeded.
It is now or it was previously?
No, like you said, Seiler's going against, who's he going against?
Marcos Galvo.
Oh, see, I don't see that. Oh.
Well, I'm just pulling this off the standings.
Okay.
To tell you what the matchups will be, because we can tell that way. And then the middle fight, of course, will be the last fight.
I have Galvo out on mine.
I have him in. One of these 0 point dudes is in. I have Galvo. It can be anybody.
Mine says it's, I think it's updated. Mine says Magomed Itzrazov is the
guy that's going to get in.
Yeah.
He has 0 points also.
Galvo has 11. It says he's eliminated. It has an E on it.
Okay. Well, we'll see, man. I think there's still a fight left. There's 2 guys that have 1 fight.
Yeah, I think there's still actually 1 more round to go.
Magomed,
because they couldn't sandwich all those people.
Magomed Itzrazov and Lee Colville still have to fight.
Yes. So
okay.
Lee Colville and Itzrazov still are fighting for the last spot. Turkson, Galvo, and Magomedov were all eliminated. They're done.
All right. So how about the heavyweight division? Do you have that?
Yeah. Let me find it. Heavyweight division. Yeah.
Is it done?
Barroso first. It is done.
Kelvin Tiller?
No, it's not done. There's still the bottom is still not been decided.
How were there 3 guys that are 0-1?
I'm not sure. Very strange.
This is an update because it still has Jack May as 1 win, 0 draws, 0 losses.
I don't think this thing is very. I dare to say this is actually like Bellator status right now.
Yeah, I'm let down by this. All right, so PFL trying to figure out what's going on is harder than shooting under par at Carnoustie. So, speaking of Carnoustie, you going to watch any golf this weekend?
Oh yeah, I'm checking it out. Currently, your boy's winning $500, so hopefully.
I figured you were doing good because when I saw Tommy Fleetwood putting on a show this morning, I know you always roll Tommy Fleetwood.
Yeah, it's one of my favorites.
Who are you picking to win this week?
The only thing that's fucking me over right now is our boy DJ is playing like ass.
Oh, he can't play. He can't play this course, dude.
No, he's showing it big time.
I'm picking McIlroy.
McIlroy. I'm gonna go with let's see. I'm trying to think. Maybe Finau win it.
Oh yeah, he could. We'll see. I'm gonna watch it all day today, probably.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch it Sunday. I'll be off, so I'm gonna check out the final.
I'll be at fucking work.
Fun times.
Hopefully.
Do you want to get to the news, or do you want to do our fights and predictions?
Let's get to the news, man. We'll end out with the predictions.
All right, sounds good.
We got a bunch of stuff, man. What do you want to kick off with?
Man, I guess we'll talk about the Colby Covington mystery first. We'll get to that.
I don't know.
Don't know what the fuck is going on.
So he's out. He's not fighting Tyron Woodley.
Yeah, that's over with. Who knows why?
Apparently they're stripping him of the belt.
Yeah,
the interim belt.
That's what it sounds like. Did he get hurt? I'm completely confused on this.
I don't understand it at all. The only thing I could find is it says Ariel Helwani reports that Covington is unable to make UFC 228.
Yeah. Whatever. That division's becoming an absolute shit show.
I don't understand. I don't know what happened. Darren Till tweeted out, "Colby's out, son. It's you and me now. Accept the fight." To T. Woodley.
So. Yeah, I don't think so.
I mean, it's either him or Stephen Thompson, and they're definitely not doing that.
I mean, I get that, but I feel like Darren Till's like a even lesser version of Colby Covington at this point.
But is he? He beat Stephen Thompson.
He did, but we both agreed that Stephen Thompson won that fight. So
I thought he did, but man, it was close. Darren Till gave him hell.
Who else was in that ranking area?
Nobody. Those are. Those are the dudes.
I mean, Woodley's going to run through Darren Till.
Those are the dudes. I mean,
he's going to run through Darren Till.
If you really want to look at
a shot in hell, the only guy I think that could give Woodley any problems whatsoever is Kamaru Usman.
Darren Till and Colby Covington to me are the same dude, but Darren Till has more power.
Right.
I think Darren Till's better than Colby Covington.
Do you?
I do.
I haven't watched enough of Darren Till to make that call.
He's the same as
a lot of Darren Till.
He's better than Colby, man. He just has more. He has more striking ability.
You think his arsenal is deeper?
I do, and I think he's got the power shot. Colby doesn't have that.
Yeah, I just feel like he has no shot in hell of beating Tyron Woodley.
I mean, the other dudes in the rankings are it goes Woodley, Colby, Darren Till, RDA, Stephen Thompson, Robbie Lawler, Kamaru Usman.
I say give Usman a shot.
I say the same thing, but it's never going to happen.
No.
He will have to literally beat every fucking dude in front of him to get that shot.
Yeah, not only beat them, he'll have to win by knockout. Because
or
apparently what Usman does just isn't exciting enough to deserve a title, according to everybody.
Yeah, for some reason, Colby Covington does the same fucking thing. And it's exciting because he runs his cocksucker every time he gets the chance.
Yep, that's the difference. Just because the guy talks shit and says a bunch of disrespectful shit, he gets a better opportunity than the one that just keeps his mouth shut and just gets business done. I don't like that. That's WWE mentality.
Darren Till's interesting, man. He runs his mouth, but not really. Like, he's confident, I think, but he doesn't cross the line.
Yeah, he's not exactly a Colby Covington type. He's kind of on the fence.
Yeah, like he pushes it without going too far.
I give him zero chance.
We'll see what happens. In news of injuries, man, that fucking card in a few weeks, UFC 227's taking a hit.
Yep, took a big hit. Big hit. They better, they're going to have to, so Gustafsson is on the back burner right now since Oostemir just broke his nose. They're going to have to figure something out about that, man. They can't let Gustafsson fall off the card completely.
No, man, supposedly
he's one of the biggest star powers of that whole entire card.
They're seeking a replacement for him still right now. I don't know. I don't even know who you. OSP will fight him.
Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, haven't they already thrown down once or twice?
Yeah, they already have, and of course Gustafsson got the win.
Yeah, but wasn't it a pretty damn good fight?
I mean, those two dudes match up well to make a good fight.
Yeah,
so
I agree. I mean, we all know OSP will fight anybody on any moment's notice. So I mean, they could easily get him.
Actually, looking back at his history, OSP's never fought Alexander Gustafsson.
Really?
Yeah.
Surprising. You would have thought they would have crossed paths at some point.
Yeah, his losses are to Ryan Bader, Glover Teixeira, John Jones, Jim Manawa, Volkan Oezdemir, Ilir Latifi.
I'm pretty sure. Who, Gustafsson fought Latifi? Oh, no,
I'm talking about OSP.
Okay.
Gustafsson's only losses are to John Jones and Daniel Cormier.
Yeah.
Unless I'm remembering wrong.
No, I think you're right. It's time to give the man a title shot.
Unless USADA clears John Jones.
Hey, I would love to see John Jones and Gustafsson fight again. Because like I said, I think it was a couple weeks ago, Gustafsson is the one dude that
can beat John Jones.
Arguably beat. Well, I think he beat him the first time. Like, I think the judges were fucking screwing over Alexander Gustafsson because I thought Gustafsson landed more, had more activity. It was a hell of a fight. That was one of the best UFC fights ever. And I would love to see that again, for sure.
I'd love to see that. So the other potential replacements, he already fought Glover Teixeira recently.
Yeah, nobody wants to see that. He ran through Glover Teixeira.
Yeah,
that's
he
over.
hit him with like 11 straight uppercuts, man. Like the dude
he murdered him. I remember watching it. He fucking killed him.
I mean, he could fight John Blachowicz.
Yeah.
But
Gustafsson deserves a bigger name.
John Blachowicz went 3 rounds with him before.
Mm-hmm. I just don't want to see him fall off the card. Like, I honestly don't even care who he fights. I just don't want to see him fall off the card.
The thing is, I don't think OSP can fight because he got KO'd. He won the fight, but he got rocked in his last fight. So we'll cross him off the list.
Oh, against Pedro?
Yeah, he got rocked. So he's probably on a medical suspension.
I thought he was done. That fight was so nuts. He did get mollywopped pretty hard.
Has Manawa fought? Yeah, Manawa lost to Gustafsson, got KO'd by Gustafsson.
Yeah, but no. He's out too.
He won't fight Ilir Latifi.
No, I think that's countryman rules. Like, I guess they're just not.
If they will fight, that's the easiest fight to make.
That. Yeah, Latifi and Gustafsson would be a war.
Dude, the only dude that he can even fight is a rematch with John Blachowicz.
Well, I mean, I guess it's better than nothing.
Or, I wonder if Yoel Romero's ready. I doubt it. I doubt it. He's probably still injured.
No, Yoel's going to take some
time. Speaking of middleweights, we got a middleweight fight on the books. It's going to be a good one.
Oh my God, we were talking about that.
David Branch and Jacare.
Yeah, wasn't that like the fight that you and I were wanting to see?
It was, man. Like I think earlier this week we were saying to set that thing up.
Fuck yeah, that's going to be awesome.
That's going to be a hell of a good fight. I really do wonder. I really do wonder what's going to happen with Gustafsson.
Yeah, I have no idea.
I'll tell you who could fight Gustafsson.
Who's that?
Because he's a big fucking dude. Darren Till could fight Gustafson.
Yeah,
He walks around at 200 pounds.
He could.
He wouldn't even have to cut weight.
I think Gustafson would whip his ass, but yeah, he could.
Or Luke Rockhold's wanting to step up to light heavyweight.
Yeah, there you go. Go ahead, French Sailor Luke. Do your thing.
Pepe Luke.
Hold on, I gotta say something about old Luke. I don't know if you saw this little fucking gem. Luke Rockhold says he nearly pulled a Nick Diaz and cold cocked Brock Lesnar. You're not punching anybody. You're not having any physical altercations in that goddamn sweater and pants combination. Like, let's be real.
Go ahead, dude. Go ahead.
You're not fighting anyone in tight pants like that and a sweater. I've never seen anyone. I don't know about you, but I've never seen anyone throw down in a tight pants and a sweater before. That's never been a situation I've seen.
Okay, so I've done some more investigating. Nobody knows what's going on with Colby Covington. The thing that got this rumor started was Darren Till.
So you think Darren Till's just trying to blackball his ass?
No, Darren Till claims UFC offered him a fight with Tyron Woodley. And Tyron Woodley turned it down. So he's the one saying that Colby Covington must be injured.
Right. Could be.
Because Covington has said, recently he would need some time off, but he's going to fight this year.
Right.
So Darren Till's claiming UFC offered him a title shot.
I don't know why he would lie. Unless he's just trying to stir up controversy.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
Why don't we let Darren Till and Colby Covington fight each other?
And the winner fights Woodley?
The winner fights Tyron Woodley, yeah. I'd love to see those two fight each other.
Yeah, I'd be good with that.
I thought we were going to get to see that, because weren't they talking shit to each other for a while?
Yeah, I'm sure they were.
I mean, if that's all they do, though, like, I'm not a huge fan of this whole let's talk shit and get what I want bullshit. I mean, you know this.
I know.
It's not really my thing. I love talking shit, but I think you should shit talk for a purpose, not just to try to sell tickets, not to try to get notoriety. I think that's pussy.
Let's get off this dude. Let's get off these guys. Fuck them all.
Yeah.
Fuck them all. Woodley's the champion.
Yeah, Woodley's the champion. He's going to stay the champion. Because
quit wasting time on those guys.
Tyron Woodley.
Let's talk about some people.
Until they let Usman fight Woodley, I'm not ever going to be like, oh, yeah, Woodley's in trouble. Like, you're never going to hear that out of my mouth.
Let's talk about some people who actually are fighting.
Yeah, let's get to this fucking card. I'm excited about this card.
Man, before we get to that, I got more news, man.
Oh, yeah, let's hear it.
Nico Montano is putting her title on the line at UFC 228 in September.
Nice.
Against the Bullet.
Oh, Jesus.
Valentina Shevchenko's coming for that title.
She wants that? Is that a problem she really wants?
Well, I mean, she has to defend it or do like Jermaine Durand to me.
Jermaine Durand to me. I'm out.
I'm out. See you later.
Fight Cyborg? Nah, I'm good.
So that's going down. We have other fight news. We have a main event.
That Montana has a bullet with her name on it?
Oh, she does. Let's just go ahead and pick Shevchenko now.
Shevchenko by easy win. Easy win.
Super easy. We have a headline fight for the Moscow card.
Okay.
Mark Hunt versus Alexei Olenek.
Yeah, I saw that. I just have one question. Where the fuck's our boy at?
Habib?
The Russian goat spider.
Oh, Zabit, he's fighting, is he on this card?
I don't know, but I want to see him fight again.
He's got a fight coming up. Yeah. I don't remember when it is, though.
It's our boy, man.
When is he?
Wait to watch him fight again.
When is he fighting again?
Zabit.
Yeah, man, he does have a booked fight coming up. Let me check it real quick.
Is it on the Moscow card?
No, I don't think it is.
He should have been the main event on the Moscow card, too. That's
remember he at that 228 card with Shevchenko fighting. He's fighting Yair Rodriguez. Remember, Yair ducked him and got cut or whatever.
Yes.
Whatever that whole situation was.
Looking very much forward to seeing that fight. That could be a fight of the year candidate.
Yeah, I don't know about fight of the year, but it'll be pretty good.
You think he's going to get ran through?
Yeah, it's very possible. There's a reason he didn't want to fight him.
Well, if it beats a stud, I think people are starting to realize he's a problem, like a big problem. Like anyone who watched that last fight with him knows that he's special. I mean, you got a Russian John Jones on your hands. Good luck, everybody.
Yeah, he's pretty insane, man.
He's legit as fuck. Like I haven't seen anyone. He's so polished. Like for a young fighter, everything he does is just so pure and so fucking like he's nasty. Just so nasty.
He's like
some
a
of those
video
elbows
game.
and stuff. Yeah, he looks like a video game.
Anderson Silva has accepted his 1-year suspension.
Yeah, I saw that.
He's ready to come back in November.
Mm-hmm.
All right, man. Let's switch gears and hit Bellator. I got a few Bellator newses for you before we break into this UFC card. Paul Daly has agreed to a new deal.
Yeah.
He wants to fight. He wants to fight MVP next.
He'll get knocked the fuck out.
Go ahead and get you some of that.
Yeah, that's what he deserves.
I could never cheer for that guy again.
That's the punishment he deserves for the despicable display he put on, is him to just get wiped out.
So childish, man.
I mean, it was a fuckboy move, is what it was. Like, that's exactly what the fuck it was. You're getting your ass kicked, you're losing the fight, getting embarrassed, and so you're going to talk shit to the Bellator announcers? Like, what the fuck was that about?
I don't know, man. I don't know what's going on there.
So what else is it? Some more Bellator news?
Some more Bellator news. The Chael Sonnen and Fedor fight has been booked. It's in October.
I saw that, yeah.
And in bigger news for us, Bellator's putting 2 of their undefeated studs up against some legitimate competition.
Okay.
On the same card.
All right.
So this is going to be going down at Bellator 205, and get this, Boise, Idaho. Boise getting another card.
Wow. Never would have thought it.
The co-main event is going to be Rafael Lovato Jr., one of our favorite dudes, taking on John Salter in the co-headliner.
Ooh, okay. That's a nice fight.
And the headliner, this will be a good fight right here.
Mm-hmm.
AJ McKee taking on Pat Curran.
Ooh. Oh, wow.
So, yeah, we're actually going to get some, these guys are actually, we're going to see what they've got when they step into the cage with some serious competition.
Bellator is stepping it up. Big time.
Big time. And there's one way that they could step it up even further.
Yeah, what's that?
So something that's gone unnoticed here that there's not been any talk about yet. Super Sage Northcutt's contract is out with UFC. He's currently a free agent, and Uriah Faber says he may not return to UFC.
I saw that too. I read that last night. Yeah. It sounds very cloudy if he'll be back to the UFC or not.
I'm sure Bellator is going to be throwing that money.
I hope so. I think Super Sage would do very well in Bellator.
I think he may be a champion.
I think so too. I think he would win the title. Sure, especially with the progressions he keeps making each and every fight.
I mean, the problem is he's at welterweight, and that's the most stacked division in Bellator. To be honest, the Bellator
he needs to go up in weight.
The Bellator welterweight division's every bit as stacked as the UFC one, possibly even deeper.
I would honestly say that the welterweight division and the Bellator's actually better than the UFC.
UFC. I think at the very top, Tyron Woodley and Stephen Thompson are probably better than I would say anyone. But at the same time, you've got Rory McDonald, and Rory McDonald has beaten all these dudes pretty much.
I think Tyron Woodley is in a class all on his own, but everybody else on that UFC and compared to the Bellator, it's very, very close.
I'll say, though, there is one dude in Bellator that's a wild card that could beat Tyron Woodley.
Who's that?
MVP, Michael Venom Page.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I would love, would pay so much money to see those two fight.
Because their styles are so completely opposite of each other.
I would, oh my God, if we ever were able to have some kind of dream fantasy supercard, that would definitely be a fight I'd want to see.
Because he's really the only dude in that division, I think, that Roy McDonald could beat Tyron Woodley. We've seen them go at it already, and it was a pretty good fight.
Yeah.
Yeah, but MVP could. There's always a chance when he steps in there that he will just piece you up and take you out.
Oh my God! Yeah, just ask Rickles. Ask Rickles' face more likely.
Yeah, so if we get, we could be getting Super Sage Northcutt coming to Bellator possibly.
That'd be very exciting.
We'll keep an eye on that. I would, if I'm going to estimate, I would say there's about a 20% chance that he leaves UFC. I'd say it's pretty low.
Yeah, I'm sure the UFC wants to keep him because
he's been UFC's baby.
Fighter. Yeah, and he's getting better each fight too. It's very obvious.
Yeah, so it'll be interesting to see as they go after Super Sage, because I'm sure they're already talking to him.
Are you ready to hit this German card?
Let's hit this Germany card, man.
UFC Fight Night, Sunday, Germany.
UFC Fight Day.
I might be recording this because I'll probably be watching Carnoustie.
I'll be asleep for sure.
Yeah, you'll be knocked the fuck out.
I'll be trying to get ready for work that night. Where
do you want to start on this one? Do you want to start with our boy Meek? Because I don't really care about the prelims, but we love Emilio Meek, Valhalla.
Well, there is one thing I want to throw out. The Bermudez Triangle is fighting on the
he's on the early
on the early prelims. I just wanted to throw that out there.
Going against dangerous Davy Grant, who looks like he's a fucking psychopath in that picture. Jesus, he looks like he's a fucking demon.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
That's a creepy picture of him.
No, I've not seen it, but anyway.
Yeah, if you go to the main website when you get a chance and look up this fucking Davy Grant picture and tell me he doesn't look like a fucking demonic motherfucker.
What the fuck is this guy about? Holy shit! I think we've talked about this guy before.
Who, Grant? Dangerous?
Yeah.
Dangerous Grant? Yeah, probably. He's a submission expert.
Who did he fight last? We did talk about this guy. Yeah, I remember this. Yeah, he fought Manny Bermuda, or no, he fought Damian Stasiak. What card on that Bisping card? Bisping Henderson. So maybe we haven't talked about Davy Grant.
I'm not sure.
But yeah, he looks like a psycho, man.
Yeah, that's a
I think he was booked for another card, and his fight got dropped.
Yeah, that might have happened.
All right, so Justin Ledet is undefeated, also on the prelims, but he's fucking garbage. I've watched him fight twice, and he's not that good.
Yeah, I'd say Rakic will take care of that for him. He's 88. He's got an 88% knockout ratio, and it doesn't sound like, unless Ledet gets Rakic in some kind of submission, I think. Oh, Austria, the Austrian guy. I thought it said Australian.
Austrian, yeah, not Australian.
Yeah, I think I'm going to go with Rakic or Rakic.
I just don't like Justin Ledet. I just don't like the guy.
I've never been impressed by him.
And he's got that stupid fucking Jerry curl mullet.
It looks like a mullet. It looks like a fucking straight up mullet.
No, if he turns around, it's fucking Jerry curl, dude. It looks like Ice Cube with a mullet from '92. So
yeah, no thanks.
Khalid Taha and Narimani, the Smiler. If your name is the Smiler, you can get fucked.
Yeah, I'm going to have to cheer for Khalid Taha, the Warrior.
Now, you want to see a fight that some dudes are going to throw down in? How about our boy Valhalla, Emil Meek, against Bartosz Fabinski?
And it's fucking Valhalla versus the Butcher. I don't know how you can get much more awesome and more savage than the Butcher versus a Viking.
These dudes are going to throw down.
Crazy. Oh, this might be the fight of the night. I remember you and I saw this last week and got super fucking pumped about it. Because Emil Meek, though he got his ass beat in the last fight, he took it. Didn't he go to the decision?
I mean, he was up against Kamaru Usman and he made it to a decision. So
he got wrecked by Usman, but Usman could not finish this guy.
Well, Usman kept taking him down and he kept getting back up.
Yeah, Meek is a stud. I mean, he's 9-2. He's from Norway. He's going against a 13-2 from Poland. This is going to be a fucking war.
I like both these guys, and
I do too.
I'm looking for a fight of the night out of this for sure.
I think it easily could be.
The problem here, though, is Usman with those takedowns. If Fabinski is really good at takedowns, he's got a strong takedown skill. So, it'd be interesting to see if he takes the Usman round and keeps taking Emil Meek to the ground.
Mm-hmm.
But, I mean, we'll see what happens. It could go either way. I'm going to take Fabinski, though.
Yeah. I'm going to take, just to be different, I'll take Meek. I think this is going to be a war. I mean, I think it's going to be a hell of a fight.
And then we got Sergeant Nick Hine against Damir Hadzovic. I don't know either of these dudes, honestly.
I don't either. I've never heard of either one of these guys.
Nick Hine's coming off a loss to Davi Ramos, a first-round submission. So
that's unfortunate.
That's fantastic. And
we'll go with Damir then. Let's go with the Bosnian dude.
Well, he's coming off a loss to Alan Patrick. So
all right, how about we just move on? How is that the main event of the prelims?
I don't know, dude. Then we have a German dude, Nasrat Haqparast,
versus our boy, the Bone Crusher, Mark Diakasi from the Congo.
This dude's obviously not from Germany originally, by the way.
Right.
Look at the dude.
I'm probably going to say no. I think you're right on that.
Mark the Cheesy, as I like to call him.
Yeah. The Bone Crusher. He ain't ever scared.
The Cheesy. He's not looking real good lately, though.
No.
Dan Hooker tapped him.
And this Nasrat dude puts people to sleep. He has 100% knockout rate. So it's going to go one or two ways.
So that means he's also lost both of his fights by knockout.
Right.
Both of his losses are by knockout. No, actually not. He's coming off a decision loss to Marcin Held.
No, his fights probably were all knockouts that were wins, and he probably went to decision on the ones he lost.
Takisi's on a 2-fight skid. That was his first 2 losses.
Takisi's got to step it up.
I don't know, man. This could go, either way, really.
I'm gonna take Haqparast. I'm just feeling them. I think he might put Takisi to sleep.
Because he's never been knocked out, and we've seen him quite a bit. Nasrat Haqparast hasn't really fought anyone of note.
Not yet.
And I'm going to take Takisi because I don't think that he'll get the knockout.
Right.
So I'll take Takisi.
So we have Danny Roberts,
Hot
and
Chocolate,
David Zawada. Yeah, fuck that shit. That's a horrible nickname.
David Sagat. This is Sagat. Is that Sagat from fucking Street Fighter? Is that what his name is supposed to be?
I'm assuming. I have no clue, dude.
This is his first fight in the UFC.
Yeah, he has no picture.
It says
he has a pretty impressive knockout total.
His summary that lists his skills, his only skill is listed as heart.
Yeah, I'm going to go with Danny Roberts then.
Man, I don't know, because, I mean, Danny Roberts is coming off a good win.
Mm-hmm.
He KO'd Oliver in camp, who's pretty decent. Like, he's not terrible. I'll take Sagat, David Zawada.
Let's do it. All right, now let's get to some actual fun fights.
Yeah, let's get to a good one. Marcin Tybura versus Stefan Struve.
Skyscraper.
The original Stipe Destroyer.
Always the most shocking of all. The most shocking loss probably in the history of the UFC.
Oh, yeah.
Outside of Matt Serra knocking out in GSP, I'd say it's probably number one.
Well, at the time, it wasn't really that shocking.
What, GSP?
No, the Stipe. Stipe wasn't on the top level. That's
true, but still, looking back on it now, it's absolutely mind-boggling that happened.
I mean, Marcin Tybura, we know has a really good ground game. Stefan Struve doesn't really have any good skills, in my opinion, other than being fucking tall.
Who, Struve?
Other than being 7 feet tall.
Struve has power because, like, he punches hard, but that's about it, man. Like, he is just a prospect that never panned out.
The thing is, we saw what Andrei Arlovski did to him. Just, changed his whole game plan up, took him to the ground and completely dominated that fight.
Right. And
Arlovski is nowhere near as skilled as a wrestler as Marcin Tybura is.
Right.
So this fight, I only see this going one way, and I see Tybura completely dominating on the ground for the entire fight, and Struve not being able to do anything to stop it.
I'm gonna go with the upset. Well, I'm gonna say Stefan Struve puts Tybura to sleep.
Really?
Not sure how it happened, but I'm just gonna go with that. Yeah, I'm just feeling it. It's a gut feeling.
Well, Stefan Struve is the only guy that can hit a flying knee without flying.
He's also the slowest Superman puncher of all time.
Oh, God, it's terrible. It's so bad.
So the next fight, we have Vitor Miranda versus Abu Azaitar.
Well, what is this fight doing up here?
I don't know, and I don't know why this motherfucker's nickname is Lex Luthor either. It's fucking weird.
I mean, I'll give the booking the benefit of the doubt here.
Who you?
Because it seems like the last couple
this motherfucker up here.
The last couple times we've seen something like this, the fights turned out to be pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
But I can't pick anyone because I don't really know these dudes.
Yeah, I'm just gonna pass and go straight to the Glover Teixeira, Corey Anderson
versus Corey Anderson. Glover Teixeira got hit with 42 uppercuts against Alexander Gustafsson.
Yeah, there's got to be a little bit of his soul missing after that. Like that.
Yeah,
you're not the same fighter after you take a beat down like that.
Corey Anderson's looked pretty good, other than his back-to-back KOs to OSP and Jim Manawa. But I will say he was dominating OSP until OSP hit that fucking head kick on him.
Those guys are studs, though. So, like, you can't really take away from... Like, I think he still has a shot at beating Glover Teixeira.
As a matter of fact, I'm taking Corey Anderson for the upset.
No, I'm taking Corey Anderson. What do you think, a knockout?
Decision.
Yeah, I'm taking Corey Anderson by, like, I think maybe, I don't know, unanimous decision?
I don't know how it'll go. You can't trust the fucking judges.
Fuck no. No, not after that Bermudez 30-27. That's the most insane shit.
That was the stupidest shit I've ever seen. So Anthony Smith is making his light heavyweight debut against Shogun Hua.
Yeah, didn't he knock out Rashad Evans?
I could knock out Rashad Evans.
Sugar. I've eaten too much sugar, Rashad Evans.
Yeah, and he got KO'd by our boy Thiago Thor Santos.
Oh, Smith did?
Yeah, in the fight before that. And his win before that was a win over Hector. Why the fuck is he still fighting Lombard?
Lombard Lamar might have been the biggest flop in the UFC. Like, for what he was when he wasn't in the UFC, and then when he came over, he was such a fucking flop.
Yeah, so Anthony Smith has made his name up by beating old guys.
Yeah,
Shogun Hua is an old dude, but Shogun Hua is better than the dudes he's fought. And
great.
Shogun Hua, I'm going to call, wins this fight by second round knockout.
Yeah, I think he's going to put Smith to sleep big time.
All right, man, there you have it.
Fuck yeah.
So we'll be back Tuesday, as usual, to break down the action from this card, hit you up with the latest news.
Right. I'm sure we'll have a shit ton.
Enjoy the fights, man. Watch some terrible golf that Carnoustie is. It's going to be rough out there. But catch us back Tuesday. You can download our podcast on Google Play Music, Apple Podcast, Stitcher, Podbean, MMApodcast.com. Almost anywhere you download your podcast at. You can find us on YouTube. You can find us on WordPress, Savage MMA Show, Twitter, Facebook. You can follow Bart and myself on Instagram. The links to our Instagram are in the description. So keep telling your friends about the show. Keep growing our numbers up. We appreciate it. And we'll see you Tuesday. Until then, stay savage.
Stay savage, motherfuckers.